That task you started but never finished. The half-written email. The book stuck on page 40. The text you meant to reply to 3 days ago. Your brain won't stop quietly poking you about it. Not because you're disorganized, not because you're obsessed, because your brain is biologically wired to obsess over things left incomplete. And once you understand why, you can turn that nagging glitch into your sharpest tool. Welcome to Analogy Studio. Today, the Zeigarnik Effect. The strange reason your brain remembers what's undone far better than what's already finished, and how one psychologist discovered it by watching waiters carry plates. Picture a busy cafe in Vienna in the 1920s. Marble tables, the hiss of an espresso machine, cigarette smoke curling under warm lamplight, the clink of saucers and a low hum of conversation in 3 languages. At one of those tables sits a young psychologist named Bluma Zeigarnik, nursing a coffee and watching the waiters move. And something about them catches her eye. There's one waiter in particular, quick, sharp, weaving between tables with a tray balanced on his fingertips. Call him Anton. Anton never writes anything down, not a word, yet he holds it all in his head. Table 4 wants the goulash with no onions. Table 7 changed their coffee order twice. Table 2 is still waiting on a slice of torte. 6 tables, a dozen dishes, every modification. All of it alive and perfectly remembered with nothing on paper. How is he doing that? Bluma wonders. No one's memory is that good. Then she watches the moment everything flips. Table 4 pays the bill. The plates are cleared. Anton wipes the marble clean. And just like that, the order is gone from his mind. Completely. Minutes later, a curious diner asks him, "What did Table 4 have tonight?" Anton pauses, frowns, and shrugs. No idea. The same man who held a dozen orders in perfect detail couldn't recall a single dish the instant the table was settled. That flip is the whole mystery. The information didn't fade slowly. It vanished the moment the task was closed. Bluma took the puzzle back to her lab and tested it properly. She gave people small tasks, puzzles, little assignments, and interrupted them halfway through some, letting them finish others. Later, she asked everyone what they remembered. The result was striking. People recalled the interrupted tasks far better than the completed ones. By her account, around 90% better. The unfinished work clung to memory. The finished work let go. Late that evening, turning it over, she understood what Anton's cafe had quietly shown her. An unfinished task behaves like an open browser tab. It never truly closes. It keeps running in the background, sipping mental energy, humming with a small but constant feeling that something is not yet done. This is the Zeigarnik Effect. Incomplete tasks occupy our minds more than completed ones. And in Zeigarnik's experiments, people remembered unfinished tasks roughly 90% better than finished ones. Here's why your brain does it. The moment you start something, your brain opens a kind of loop and creates a low hum of cognitive tension, an itch to close it. Until the task is done, your brain keeps a background process running, like a tab you forgot to shut, and that process quietly drains attention all day. It's the same machinery a TV cliffhanger hijacks. The episode ends mid-crisis. The loop stays open, and your brain needs resolution so badly you click next episode at 1 a.m. You can turn this loop machinery to your advantage. For productivity, just start, even 2 minutes in. Once a task is open, your brain will nag you toward finishing it, and starting is the hardest part. For focus, write your unfinished tasks down on a to-do list. Putting the loop on paper tells your brain it's safely captured, which closes the loop enough to release the mental tension. For creativity, stop a creative project mid-thought at night instead of at a clean stopping point. The open loop keeps your subconscious working on it while you sleep, and ideas surface by morning. So those open loops running in the back of your mind, the ones that feel like low-grade anxiety, they're not character flaws or proof you're scattered. They're just unfinished Zeigarnik tabs, still glowing, waiting to be closed. Your brain is quietly obsessed with unfinished business. So stop fighting it and start steering it. Understanding the Zeigarnik Effect changes three things at once. You can start a task on purpose to create momentum that pulls you forward. You can write things down to discharge the tension of loops you can't finish yet. And you can stop mistaking that background hum of anxiety for a personal failing when it's really just open tabs. Close the loops that drain you. Open the ones that drive you. Subscribe. Your brain is fascinating, and we're here to prove it.